Hey y'all, welcome back to Hopped Up Beer Review. Today we are drinking Tropical Hopslam from Bell's Brewery out of Comstock, Michigan. Thank you for joining us.
Hey everybody, welcome to Hopped Up Beer Review, the show where we give your own professional, somewhat biased opinion about the beer that we're drinking and reviewing. Thanks for checking out our video. There's Jay, there's Andy in the attic. I'm Ben. What are we drinking today, gentlemen?
Tropical Hopslam from Bell's. We've all had the Hopslam.
This should bring back a wonderful memory to our fan who got to see our Hopslam review.
This one's slammed with tropical hops, according to the can. So
maybe I should have read the can. Yeah.
Slammed with tropical hops. No honey in this one, huh?
Don't know.
Andy, you'll have to tell us all about it.
I don't know. We'll say this right out the gate: it is definitely clearer than Hopslam.
It's been a while since we did Hopslam. That was like the first 10, right?
It was
first 20.
I was like going back in my binder of notes.
I think it's got to be huge by now.
Not really. I compress them, and I don't. I make up half of it, so I don't have to write it. Cheers, mate.
Cheers, mate.
Cheers, mate.
It's like that 95% of statistics are made up on the fly, right?
I don't know what you speak of. Tropical Hopslam is a double IPA, 9.0%. It is a limited release from Bell's, and it is technically kind of like their yearly offering of Hopslam, but with notes of pineapple, mango, and passion fruit. Hopslam itself is 10%, and it is released in January. It was first released in 2004, regular Hopslam. So this Tropical Hopslam combines 6 hops, or a combination of 6 hops. They dry hop Simcoe in it, but then they also have Crystal, U.S. Fuggles, which is a cool sounding hop, the U.S. Fuggles, Centennial, Amarillo, and Mosaic. Just more U.S. Fuggles. Just
never heard of that one.
Me either.
I had to get a sip. A gulp. Bell's Brewery out of Comstock, Michigan, was founded in 1985 in, can anyone guess? Not Comstock.
Kalamazoo.
It's Kalamazoo, yeah.
Kalamazoo. It was started by Larry Bell as a homebrew supply shop, and that started in 1983 in Kalamazoo while he was at Kalamazoo College. Then he started getting more requests for some samples of his home brewing, and that prompted him to start brewing commercially in 15-gallon soup pots. And he started as the Kalamazoo Brewing Company on September 19th, 1985, almost 40 years from now. How about that? Or 40 years prior to this year. His first was the Amber Ale, which he called the Great Lakes Amber Ale. And for some of the locals in Kalamazoo, that was their first introduction to craft beer. I thought that was pretty neat. In 2001, they moved operation to Comstock. They still brew some experimental beer at Kalamazoo. And then in November 2021, Bell sold to Lion, which was an Australian subsidiary of Kirin. So I was able to dig up a little more info. Usually when we have enough for a playlist, I don't give too much of a history, but I was like, having some fun with AI. So I'm hoping that's correct.
And when we say this one's limited, does that mean it's limited? So it's not like a yearly. They just
so it's not like a seasonal or seasonal is like once a year they release a beer. Year round means you can get it any time of year technically. Excuse me. Limited, they might not do it for a couple years, just like with they may never do it again. The sales could be crap, and they're like, well, that's the last time we do that. So that's why, like with our favorite parish, we might have to wait 2 years before we get something like Canebrake or
some we waited longer. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
You look at some of the Greetings From series, they came back with them, but that was 2-3 years later.
I'm pretty sure once this video hits the web, I think their sales are going to skyrocket, and this is going to be something they want to do more often. That's my prediction.
It's their easy getaway card so that they don't have to say we're going to bring it back. Limited. That makes it even more prestigious and unique. Come get it before it runs out.
Yeah, good point. All right, who's had this one before? Jay. All right.
Of course I have.
Andy, what do you think?
What do I think? I was looking forward to this with anticipation based on my really fine appreciation of Hopslam. I love the Hopslam.
Yep.
Heavy. It's got a little that honey taste to it, and I wasn't able to find the IBU on this, but Hopslam is another one with a high IBU, but the honey cuts it a little bit. This one I would not put as high as Hopslam. It's good. It's just something I can't put a finger on it. Bringing it back. I don't know if it's pineapple in it, but I never looked. I didn't look back at my Hopslam. I either gave it an 8 or 8.5. This I give a 7.5. It's good. It's not something that I'm going to be like, oh, I can't wait for them to release it. Like I want them to release Hopslam every year. That's when I look forward to that. So it's just a bit falling short. So maybe had they called it something else and not given the Hopslam, I would not have put such high expectations on it.
So you're battling the expectation war here.
We are biased and unprofessional. I got
I think everybody would. That's just
not good stuff up in here.
Yep.
Yeah.
I mean, you use a similar logo like that and everything else. You can only compare them.
Yep. All right. I think this one, I probably like this one better than the regular Hopslam personally. The regular, I mean, I haven't had the Hopslam since we reviewed it, so it's been 3.5 years now. Wow. I just remember that one being a little, I know it was cut with honey, but I just remember that one being a little bit too bitter for my taste at the time. This one's, I mean, it's easy to drink. It doesn't seem like a 9% to me. It's, a little more light and crisp than I was expecting with that ABV. I think, a little bit of that taste that I get is the pineapple, probably more so than anything else in there. But I mean, this one, it didn't blow me away, but I didn't have the expectation. My expectation was a lot lower because I didn't, necessarily care as much for the Hopslam. So 7.5 was actually my number 2. I think that this one's fine. It's one I'll drink. You hand it to me. But do I have to seek it out? No, not necessarily. So that's where I sit. What do you think, Jay?
Well, first of all, I'd like to point out this is in the pint can versus typically your Hopslam you will find only in the 12-ounce can.
Yeah.
And I think that's probably because of the 10% ABV. I also love the variation. If you remember Hopslam, it has the guy with I think it's either tennis shoes or sneakers here. This one has some nice flip flops, and you can see like the Hawaiian shirt and shorts underneath there a little bit. So I thought that was pretty cool.
Yeah.
I agree with you guys. I'm kind of in the middle of both of you on this one, honestly. Before Andy gave us the description of the notes on it, I didn't even look when I had it the last time. But the very first sip I took of this, both this time and the time I had it before, I immediately got grapefruit or grapefruit peel. And that's not one of the notes they list, but it was just the first sip. And after that first sip, I don't get it anymore. I'm like you guys, I get more of the pineapple. I really don't get passion fruit out of this, quite honestly. If it's there, I don't know. Mango maybe, but pineapple dominates. Um, and like you said, it's easy drinking. You can't tell this is 9% to me. And that's like Hopslam. What they're known for is that's 10%, but it's so deceptive. It's a good beer. I really like Bell's, always have. Since I've flipped that switch and gone to IPAs years ago. Before I did IPAs, I was not in anywhere near I could drink I think I tried a Two Hearted one time, and I had 2 sips and thought, oh my God, this is the most bitter thing in the world. But now I'm a huge Bills fan, so this is an 8 for me. It's lower than I did the standard Hopslam, but it's still a great beer.
And just for the record, when Jay had that first sip of Two Hearted, he was 12 years old. So that just puts a little context in there of why it was, he thought it was so bitter. So, it was a long, quite a while ago.
I didn't get into the craft beers until later. I think you guys know that. But yes, it's funny.
I still don't like the bitter Jay, so that's
It grew on me, and now I've got some of our other buddies that are they used to like say everything is pine needles in a can, and now they're like, oh, I'm starting to like this. They're getting scared.
Yeah, I still hadn't gotten there.
It's called growth.
Because I'm not making any.
Yeah.
It's professional beer growth, Ben. I mean, you've got to grow your palate. Yeah.
7.7 is the score for the Tropical Hopslam from Bell's. Definitely one if you've tried or see out in the wild, grab and let us know what you think down in the comments. We would love to hear that. Appreciate you checking out this video. Be sure to like, subscribe, cheers to that notification. We would appreciate you doing so. And we've got some links down below for some Hopped Up Beer Review merch, Hopped Up Beer Review Discord server. We've got a Patreon now, so some things down below that you can check out if you are so inclined. With that, for Andy and the Anakin J, I am Ben. Cheers, mates.
Cheers, mates.
Cheers, mates.